A critical responsibility for employees working in food service is to A. Minimize food handling. B. Ensure safe food practices are followed. C. Leave food preparation to managers. D. Avoid using uniforms. Answer B. Employees must follow food safety practices to prevent contamination and protect public health. Employees must remove all facial piercings because A. They can be a source of contamination. B. It's a personal preference. C. They distract customers. D. They interfere with tasks. Answer A. Facial piercings can introduce contaminants to food if they fall out or are touched frequently. Employees should wash their hands after A. Arriving at work only. B. Handling raw food, touching the face, or using the restroom. C. Every 30 minutes. D. Only after preparing vegetables. Answer B. Hand washing is required after any activity that could introduce contaminants, including handling raw food or using the restroom. Proper hand washing involves A. Rinsing with hot water alone. B. Scrubbing for at least 10 to 15 seconds with soap and hot water. C. Using only cold water and a towel. D. Skipping soap if hands appear clean. Answer B. Proper hand washing requires scrubbing with soap for 10 to 15 seconds to remove contaminants. Gloves should be worn when A. Handling any ready-to-eat food. B. Touching food packaging. C. Storing dishes. D. Cleaning non-food surfaces only. Answer A. Gloves create a barrier and should be worn when handling ready-to-eat foods to prevent contamination. The danger zone for bacterial growth is A. 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 0 degrees Fahrenheit to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer B. Bacteria grow most rapidly in the danger zone of 41 degrees Fahrenheit to 135 degrees Fahrenheit, so foods should be kept out of this range. The minimum safe internal temperature for poultry is A. 155 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 145 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 165 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer C. Poultry should be cooked to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit to kill harmful bacteria. The FIFO method is essential because A. It prevents food wastage. B. It keeps food fresher for longer. C. It ensures older food is used before new stock. D. It allows random stock rotation. Answer C. FIFO, first in, first out, ensures that older food is used first, reducing spoilage. To sanitize a surface, the correct sequence includes A. Scrubbing with water, then drying. B. Washing, rinsing, and sanitizing. C. Spraying with sanitizer only. D. Using soapy water and letting it air dry. Answer B. Proper sanitizing involves washing, rinsing, and applying sanitizer to kill bacteria on surfaces. TCS foods, such as milk and cooked meats, require A. Temperature and time control for safety. B. Exposure to room temperature before serving. C. Storage only in cool, dry places. D. Handling without gloves. Answer A. Time and temperature control is necessary to keep TCS, time/temperature control for safety, food safe from bacteria. Hand sanitizer can be used A. Instead of hand washing. B. Only after proper hand washing. C. To avoid using gloves. D. To reduce glove changes. Answer B. Hand sanitizer can only be used after hand washing and is not a substitute for proper hand washing practices. When using a compartment sink, the first sink is used for A. Rinsing with clean water. B. Soaking and washing with detergent. C. Sanitizing. D. Drying items. Answer B. The first sink is designated for washing items with detergent and hot water. The correct procedure for thawing frozen food safely includes A. Thawing at room temperature. B. Rinsing with warm water. C. Using any sink. D. Placing in a cooler at 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Answer D. Thawing food in a cooler at 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below prevents it from entering the danger zone. Cross-contamination can be prevented by A. Storing raw meat above ready-to-eat foods. B. Using separate surfaces for raw and cooked foods. C. Washing hands only after cooking. D. Using the same tools for all food types. Answer B. Separate surfaces should be used for raw and cooked foods to prevent contamination. Food must be cooled from 140 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit within A. 4 hours. B. 6 hours. C. 2 hours. D. 8 hours. Answer C. Food should be cooled from 140 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit within 2 hours to minimize bacterial growth. Minimum internal cooking temperature for ground meats is A. 135 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 165 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 155 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer C. Ground meats need to reach an internal temperature of 155 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure safety. Pests in food facilities should be managed by A. Regularly inspecting for signs like droppings and chewed packaging. B. Keeping doors open for ventilation. C. Storing food on the floor for easy access. D. Ignoring signs of pests if minimal. Answer A. Inspecting for droppings and damage helps identify and manage pest problems. When handling ice, food handlers should use A. Their hands. B. A designated ice scoop. C. Any available utensil. D. Plastic bags. Answer B. A designated scoop should be used to handle ice to prevent contamination. Food employees should keep fingernails A. Long and painted. B. Trimmed, clean, and free of polish. C. Covered with gloves at all times. D. Extended with artificial nails. Answer B. Trimmed, clean nails without polish help prevent contamination. To safely cool large amounts of food, employees should A. Leave food in large containers at room temperature. B. Store immediately in the freezer. C. Use shallow pans and refrigerate. D. Place in any available storage. Answer C. Shallow pans allow faster cooling, reducing time in the danger zone. To avoid contamination, employees must wash their hands A. Only at the beginning and end of their shift. B. After handling trash, touching the face, or handling raw food. C. Once every few hours. D. Only when visibly dirty. Answer B. Hand washing after tasks like handling trash, touching the face, and handling raw food prevents contamination. The temperature danger zone where bacteria grow most rapidly is A. Below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. B. Between 41 degrees Fahrenheit and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 150 degrees Fahrenheit to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 0 degrees Fahrenheit to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer B. Bacteria multiply quickly within the danger zone, which is between 41 degrees Fahrenheit and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. The recommended method for drying hands after washing is A. Using a clean single-use paper towel. B. Shaking hands in the air. C. Using a cloth towel shared with others. D. Drying on work clothes. Answer A. A single-use paper towel is best for drying hands to prevent recontamination. Gloves must be changed. A. Every hour. B. Only at the start of the shift. C. After handling raw meat or switching tasks. D. When gloves appear visibly clean. Answer C. Gloves should be changed after handling raw meat, switching tasks, or when they become soiled or torn. To prevent pests, food should be stored. A. On the floor for easy access. B. At least 6 inches off the ground. C. Near entrances for ventilation. D. In open containers for freshness. Answer B. Storing food 6 inches above the ground helps deter pests and keeps food safe from contamination. Cross-contamination can be avoided by A. Using the same cutting board for all foods. B. Separating raw and cooked foods during storage and preparation. C. Mixing raw and cooked foods together. D. Using unwashed utensils. Answer B. Separating raw and cooked foods helps prevent cross-contamination during storage and preparation. Before leaving the food prep area, employees should A. Keep their aprons on for convenience. B. Leave aprons near food surfaces. C. Hang aprons with other personal items. D. Remove aprons to avoid contamination. Answer D. Removing aprons before leaving food prep areas helps prevent contamination outside the kitchen. Food should be reheated to an internal temperature of A. 125 degrees Fahrenheit. B. 135 degrees Fahrenheit. C. 165 degrees Fahrenheit. D. 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Answer C. Reheating food to 165 degrees Fahrenheit kills bacteria that may have grown during storage. Ready-to-eat food must be handled with A. Bare hands. B. Personal hand towels. C. Reusable cloths. D. Clean gloves. Answer D. Gloves prevent contamination when handling ready-to-eat foods, as no further cooking will occur. To prevent foodborne illness, employees must A. Skip hand washing when wearing gloves. B. Wash hands frequently and properly. C. Use gloves without washing hands. D. Only wear gloves with cooked food. Answer B. Frequent and proper hand washing is essential in preventing the spread of foodborne illness.